This is Hadrian's Wall, built by the Romans to mark their northernmost frontier, stretching from Wallsend in Newcastle to Bowness on Solway, a distance of 73 miles. To put that into perspective, it's about the same distance as from the centre of London to the White Cliffs of Dover. Conquest of Britain began in 43 AD. By the year 100, the northernmost Roman legions were stationed along the Tyne-Solway Isthmus. In 122 AD, Emperor Hadrian ordered the construction of this wall to define his northernmost boundary to his empire. It took around 6 years to complete. The initial design included a fortified gate every mile, 2 observation towers in between, and a fortified ditch along the whole route. The final design included 80 mile castles, 160 observation towers, and 17 larger forts. One of those forts was Vindolanda.
My name's Sonia Galloway and I'm the Communications Manager here at the Vindolanda Trust. Roman Vindolanda is famous for the discovery of the writing tablets. These are wafer-thin postcards from the past that were discovered over 50 years ago on a March day not dissimilar to this today. Robin Burley was in a deep trench and he found a wafer-thin piece of wood. When he prized it apart, to his absolute disbelief, it was covered in hieroglyphics. The writing tablet was covered in this ink. He took those tablets to an expert at Durham University because he needed to have them deciphered. When he got there, to his disbelief, he opened the tablet up again and it had all gone blank. The expert suggested he went to Newcastle University to their photographic department to get Alison Rutherford to use infrared photography to see if there was any way of getting that writing back. And it worked. When he got the proofs back, the writing was there again for everyone to see. And those tablets have since been deciphered, and that first discovery was actually part of a care package. And the description said, "I send you from Satua 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of sandals, and 2 pairs of underpants." The first reference to underpants anywhere in the world comes from this site. And it's magic. It's magic because of the simplicity of it, the mundaneness of it, and the fact that that could be a care package to anyone, whether you're in the military today, whether you're a student at university. It resonates with so many people. And that's what makes the Vindolanda tablets so special, because they're everyday messages, but these ones are from 2,000 years ago, and it makes them extraordinary.
So it's sites like these that are really important because we find some incredible things like this tablet, and it shows us that some things are fragile, like memories, but if we share them with friends, with families, with anybody in the world, especially on social media where it's going to live pretty much forever, it's something that I'm trying to do in my own life, is just take more photos, take more videos, and just share my own story, my own past, and my own history. This is the river where I spent a lot of my childhood. We used to come down here on our bikes every weekend, if not every day, even if it was just to avoid our homework. But it got me into nature, and I'm really thankful about that today, looking back on those memories, because now I'm an adventure filmmaker. I'm going up hills, I'm going into the sea to get footage, and I don't think I would have been able to do that without at least the start of being in nature in my childhood. And just looking back on those memories, it's a little bit bittersweet that I kind of can't be back here, but now I'm back here, it feels the same but also different, and I feel like I'm the same but also different. Like, this river means so much to me. There's another place just a few miles north that means a lot more to a lot more people. So just behind me is Sycamore Gap, where a tree has stood as a symbol of endurance for the past 150 years. It was planted in the late 19th century by the landowner at the time, John Clayton, where it stood as a testament to resiliency and beauty. When the National Trust took over the land in the 1940s, that's when its fame began. Its true fame came in 1991 thanks to a little-known film starring Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman, Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves, thus earning the nickname the Robin Hood Tree. The film brought new attention to the landscape. But then, one day, in late September of 2023, news broke. Sycamore Gap had been cut down. I remember seeing all the headlines on the day it was cut down. I felt an immediate sense of loss, followed by anger, followed by confusion as to who and why someone would do this. For me, this tree was more than just a landmark. It was a part of me because I grew up here. As a filmmaker and a photographer, I had plans to come back here to shoot the Milky Way, going over the tree, looking down at it. And I can't do that anymore. And it's a real shame that dream is now forever lost to me. But everyone else's images remain. The tree may be lost to time, but its story isn't over. There's talk of another being planted in its place. Its saplings have been sent across the country to be planted, and some people even believe that the tree may regrow from the stump itself. Whether a new tree is planted or nature takes its course, the spirit of the tree will endure. Like Hadrian's Wall will never fade, neither will the memories of Sycamore Gap.
Is that too far down?
No, I think that's fine.